Hey there friendos, my name is Dungeoneers and welcome to a brand new video where today we're going to be going out on the Awakening Dosa using some seasonal gear and showing you just how insanely strong this class is. But before we get into the video, I'm going to show you guys the combo that we're going to be using. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying now because I actually recorded the grind footage before I do this part of the video and I actually messed up my combo a little tiny bit when I was grinding. It didn't have that much of an effect. The class is still like super OP. He's super strong, but I want to show you the correct combo at the start of the video, and this is the one you're going to use, not the one you saw me using earlier. Fantastic. I love that my phone is going to set off an alarm, but it's okay. We're winging this one. We're doing it straight gas. So first thing first, these are the skill add-ons we're going to be using. Copy these down. I'm not going to go super in depth with them. We want to get into the video. Just use these ones or find your own, you know, live your life the way you want to live it, right? But the way that we are going to do our combo is first off, we're going to do our pre-buff, and then you're going to do your rotation, right? So your pre-buff, very simple. Let me turn on my key inputs. First thing you're going to do is W and then right mouse button, which is going to be that move there. And then we're going to hold down right mouse button until a tiger comes out. That's where a big chunk of the damage is. So forwards RMB, hold down RMB until the tiger comes out, and then you press backwards and RMB. Okay, and then it's going to light everything on fire, and it's going to stop one of those runes. So once again, forwards RMB, hold RMB until the tiger comes out, back RMB. That is your pre-buff combo. And then you're going to always use the same abilities in the same order, okay? Pay attention, because I accidentally misread them, and I used the wrong combo throughout the whole grind video. It was still really, really OP, but it could be a little bit more OP if you do it correctly. So I'm going to show you how to do it correctly. So we get our pre-buff done. Now, Shift F. Continue holding F until that animation is over. Then, Shift E. Boom. Okay? Now, after that, Shift LMB. Continue to hold LMB until that little ground slam comes out. Once that is done, you can then follow up with a Shift Q into a Shift RMB. And that is the entire combo. Okay, so one more time. Forwards RMB, hold it till the tiger comes out. Back RMB, set them on fire. Shift F, do the big hit. Hold F until the animation's over. Shift E, Shift LMB, till the combo's over. Shift Q, Shift RMB. I ran out of mana because the scarecrows don't generate mana correctly. And that is your entire combo. It's very simple. It's very easy. It all flows together. Just make sure that you're doing it on a rotation, okay? You're doing the same one over and over and over again. The whole point of the class is that it kind of has this, like, you've seen, I don't know if you've seen the preview videos for it, but it has a wheel with all the elements on it. And if you're doing the combo in the correct order, each one will buff the next ability properly, and it'll go through in this cycle where you keep getting tons of HP, tons of damage, tons of, I think there's even a 10% damage reduction increase. Like, it's massive. So one more time, forwards RMB, hold RMB until the tiger comes out, back RMB, Shift F, continue holding F for the whole animation, Shift E, Shift LMB, Shift Q, and then flow into Shift RMB. Now in the video, I accidentally messed up. I was using Shift F, this one here, into Shift LMB, which is incorrect, but I mean, the damage is still there, but you're going to be missing out on a damage or a damage reduction buff. So make sure you're doing it in the right order. Get all your passive buffs. He's very simple to play, and if you forget which ones you're using, just follow the guide in here. It basically has a full combo guide in the skill add-on menu here, or in the skill point menu here. So just to drill it in one more time, forwards RMB, hold RMB for the tiger, back RMB. Then you start your damage. Shift F, continue holding it for the whole animation. Shift E, Shift LMB, Shift Q, and then Shift RMB. And if you're using a Spirit Perfume or you have an Infinite Mana Potion, you wouldn't have to do those little hits in the middle. But thank you so much, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, so the first place that we are going to be doing our testing is over here at Jade Starlight Forest. As you can see, we are running full, brand new, fresh out of seasonal gear here, full Tet boss gear. If you completed the Magnus questline, you're actually going to have a pen red nose. And because you have a red nose, you're actually going to be sitting a little bit higher than I am here. You're going to have an extra 5 DP. So you're actually going to be at 320. So you're going to be a little bit tankier than me. We're going to be at 251 Awakening AP. And as you can see, I've already done a little bit of testing. It's just as insane as I thought. Even for our artifacts, guys, I'm just going to pretend you're a straight new player. You don't have any artifacts, okay? You've just thrown a couple predation stones in. This doesn't even give you the wild, okay? Because I thought the wild, which is the one that's the default one that you should run against monsters, you need 1.7 billion for an iridescent lightstone. We didn't have that. I literally was like, how can I be the newest noob in BDO? And it's full seasonal gear. You have AP against monsters. You don't know anything about lightstone combos, so you just throw more in there. You are full-blown, brand new, ready to rock. Now, I am rocking a regular crystal set. It's still kind of a value crystal set. This is unfortunately actually what I'm running on my main right now. I'm a little broke, but when you're grinding in places like this whole crystal set probably costs like 6 billion, which if you're new to BDO, 6 billion sounds like a lot, but I promise you, like, even some of the grind spots like we're doing right now, you're going to be making 500 mil to $1 billion an hour. Like, it's only going to take you a couple days to be able to afford a crystal set like this. Don't look at it like, you know, I'm running giga endgame gear that's going to cost you 3 months of your life to get. Okay, this is fairly standard. We got some Akarods for some monster damage. We got Rebellious for some HP, and Corrupteds, which I would say are probably the most important one right off the bat, just because you get that crit damage. And then just a ton of straight AP. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So, I actually went out and started grinding without telling you guys what kind of potions we're going to be using. So for potions, very simple, guys. We got our simple Cron Meal, we have our Frenzy Draft of Corruption, and our Bracing Spirit Perfume Elixir. I really like running Bracing Spirit Perfume Elixir if you don't have an infinite mana potion, because it just gives you another way to get your mana back through hitting abilities, right? You don't have to worry about generators and spenders. You just kill shit and you get what you're looking for. So I'm going to be using the combo that I showed you guys earlier in the video. Shout out to Blonde Bear again for teaching me that one. Really, really crazy. So we're going to go in. We're going to do our little pre-buff combo here. Come over, use our Shift F. Start bashing some heads in. Use our metal. And then use the ice. And that's pretty much going to be them dead. Like, guys, we're 251. Okay, we're 251 in this spot, and this is supposed to be a 260, 350 spot, right? But this is straight out of seasonal. Like I said, I mean, you might need to spend a couple days getting this crystal set if you wanted to use it, but it's really not that necessary. This is pretty much the hardest mob you're going to fight here. This is the, I don't remember exactly how to pronounce these guys' names. Okinjinshi? This is the biggest one of all of them. He is, like, arguably the scariest one. So I'm going to show you as well. Press your space bar. You can just iframe all his BS. Look at that. You can literally just iframe his whole moveset. Like, this class is not okay, guys. It's actually insane here. And I'm not even that good at it. Like, people who know all the cancels and everything, they're pulling crazy loot. Oh, this is pretty cool, though. Hold on, let me see if I can get you. Look at this. That's pretty sick. But yeah, it's absolutely insane how much trash we're doing here. And like I said, this is Jade Starlight Forest. This is like, I remember when this was like the end game grind spot, boys. I can remember when this was like the best spot in the game for making money. Still to this day, the most carried I've ever seen a player is one of my friends got 2 flames in 1 hour here in his like first 20 minutes. Absolute insanity. But like I said, gonna do our pre-buff combo into there. Hit it with the big Shift F. This is our biggest, like, main huge DPS ability. Into the Shift LMB flow. Hit him with one of those. And hit him with a little bit of Fire One. Obviously, this is, like, the tankiest mob, so we actually have to do the full combo here. Hit him with a little bit of the BSR 100%. And just jump up. Just avoid that attack. Thanks, buddy. You just wait out all his biggest BS, man. It's absolutely crazy. Oh my god, we just... No way, we just got an iridescent while recording the video. 1.7 billion the pen. That's 1.7 billion, boys. We just... I'm just trying to do this as like a fun little video. I didn't even have like anything good running. That's so funny. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god. I had to link it to my guild because I didn't think they would believe me. They know I'm recording this video too. Oh man. Alright, so we'll do the pre-buff again. Wait till the tiger comes out. Hit it with the big one. Hit it with the shift F. Crazy AoE, crazy damage. Off to the side. Metal flow. Water flow. Dead. Right? Like, it's honestly insane. I'm not even using, like, my E-buffs or whatever you want to call it. I think you actually have to hotkey it, but dash in. And the thing about this E-buff as well, boys, something that I forgot to mention is your buff on this class is insane because it actually gives you, like, 2,500 health. Like, that's actually insane. Like, even the Mystic, who has, like, a really tanky buff, it's not quite the same. This class is absolutely cracked. If you're looking for your, like, a seasonal or just a class to try the game on, and you just want, like, the easiest experience for grinding, man, Awakening Dosa is absolutely insane. I'm going to probably do another one of these videos for Succession as well, since I've eventually, like, actually learned how to play the class. Because he does feel really, really good, but I don't think Succession feels as good as the Awakening does. He just flows a little bit better. You know, but we'll obviously go try the Succession as well. I think I'll do one more pack here. I think I've kind of proven my point of just how insane this is. Buff him up. Hit him with the big Vine combo. RIP Vine. Hit him with the metal. Hit him with the water. Hit him with the stone. Hit him with the fire. It's just that simple, right? Like, I've showed you guys the combo earlier in the video. It's not difficult. Literally, the hardest thing about it is the pre-buff combo is like 3 abilities, and it's all mouse buttons. This one's just holding one. You know, this one's just holding like 1 ability down. The class basically plays itself. It's absolutely insane, guys. You have to try this class. And he's tanky as hell. And like I said, you guys saw earlier, you know, oh no, I'm in damage. What am I gonna do? You just press spacebar. And it's just a full iframe. Like, it's actually insane. You'll just blow one more up just for old time's sake. Make sure you try and kill these things. This isn't a Jade guide though. Oh, they actually didn't get CC'd. That's interesting. But they still die. They still just get absolutely destroyed. Guys, this class is not okay. This class is not okay. Oh, that dude just booped me. But it doesn't matter, because he's going to get hit by the BSR. And he's going to get hit by the vines. Oh, we're going to get hit by a voice crack. 32 years old, still getting voice cracks. You got to love to see it. Like, guys, this is absolutely insane. You got to try it. Let's go to another spot just to prove that it's not just a fluke and Jade isn't just easy. But seriously, guys, insane. Insane. All right, guys, so next up on our path of destruction with this disgusting... Hello? Why did he just spawn there? What was that? Okay, so sorry. So next up on our path of destruction, we are going to be doing Red Orc Camp. It's a little bit southwest of Heidel here. You got to go into the Alvia realm, which you just click this little green button up here. This is another one of those early mid-game grind spots where you can actually potentially make a ton of money if you know what you're doing, or if you're getting completely class carried like we're going to be here. Again, we're sitting in full seasonal gear here. I did bump up to my Pen Uragon shoes. Unfortunately, I don't have any pen equipment that you would get from the Magnus because I ended up doing the gloves and I turned them into my Fallen God gloves. So these are my Pen C10s. Like I said, I mean, I think it's giving me maybe a couple DP at most, more than you're going to have here. But you guys are going to be able to get these from the Magnus as well. Stick some Kaffers in them. But again, like, you're going to be having way better gear than this within like a week or two of starting to grind. And I'll just go show you. So again, it's very similar. You can just do insane damage. So we'll do our pre-buff combo as usual. Bring them up. The mobs are already losing a ton of HP. Now, the lights are on in this grind spot because I did actually attempt this earlier, and I kind of forgot when I was recording to turn my potions on. So I didn't even have potions, and I was like, wow, look how easy this is. It's so fire. And then it's like, whoops. It's actually could have been easier. Which is honestly kind of funny. It just goes to show you how insane this class is. That I didn't even realize I'd forgotten my potions. But like I said, we're just doing the same combo I showed earlier. Very simple, very easy. Big AoEs, big damage, easy on the hands. Honestly, probably one of the easiest PvE classes in the game right now. It's actually just insane. The abilities are kind of cool. I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of the effects. I'm not a big like Avatar kind of guy. I much prefer like, you know, just dude with sword. I honestly think his Succession is a little bit more compelling. But it's not as good, I don't think. I mean, it might be. I might just be bad at it, but I feel like Awakening is just like, it's so easy. The AoEs are so massive. It requires such little effort. Like, my hands don't hurt. You know, I used to play a lot of classes that were very high APM, stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong if you want to play those, but like, if you're looking for just like the easiest class in the game that you can just like giga farm on, you're going to have a tough time finding somebody, you know, that's going to be able to rival the Awakening Dosa. Now, I don't know if there's going to be anything in terms of a nerf or anything like that. I can't imagine they're going to. It doesn't sound like, you know, they're going to plan on nerfing it. I think for PvE, they've already said, like, unless something is absolutely, like, disgustingly OP, they're just going to keep it the way it is. But, like, guys, this is actually crazy. I'm grinding Orc Camp faster on this Dosa with seasonal gear than I did when I used to actually grind this place with my real gear. Like, when this was, like, the main money-making spot, I actually used to grind this place for money. Like, back in the day, Orcs was, like, busted. And I'm literally, I think I'm grinding it faster right now with this seasonal gear than I was with my real gear. Like, he's actually cracked, and you need to try it. There's another 10 mil drop right out the gate. Now, if you do decide the Orc Camp is going to be the one that you decide to use, I do definitely recommend you look up the mechanics for it. There's, like, some mechanics that you have to do here in order to make the mobs viable to kill. It's not super difficult, but I just don't want to like go into turning this into a full guide on how to grind Orc Camp when this is just a propaganda video. It's just propaganda to try and tell you guys to play Dosa, you know, because it's honestly insane. And don't forget about your iframe. Press spacebar if you're in trouble, guys. Like, it's so easy. We'll do another pack here. And then blow them up. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, this is so fast. It's so smooth. It's so easy on the hands. And I know it sounds like I'm glazing, and it's true. I literally am glazing this. This is one of the easiest times grinding I have ever had on a class that has been, like, fairly new. For those of you who don't tune into my stream, I tend to have a bit of a hater. I'm a bit of a hater of a lot of the new classes. I find their animations are kind of overblown, and they feel very clunky. And while this, the Dosa does have that kind of very long animation sort of problem that I have with a lot of the new classes, he at least has enough protection that I don't feel bad about it, right? Because, like, one of my issues is I've been saying for, like, a long time is, like, a lot of the old classes, if you see, like, a mob is starting to do, like, a big attack, you can just easily dodge out of the way of it. You're not, like, animation locked. But a lot of the newer classes kind of just have these big, long animations, and they give them tons of damage to, like, to offset the fact that their animations are really long, and they look amazing, but they just don't feel good to play. But I think the Dosa and the Megu are probably the two of the new classes. When I say new, I mean since Guardian Awakening, or since Guardian basically seems to be when that sort of happened. That the new classes sort of took over and things started having like weird animations and stuff. Since then, the Awakening Dosa is probably one of the best feeling of all the ones I've played. So I'm a big fan. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I honestly might just use him as like a grinding class, like keep him tagged. Obviously, I love my Mystic and everything, but like Mystic has a lot of damage, but she doesn't have like the insane AoE that this guy has. And like I said, he's very easy to play. Like, I could grind like this for hours and hours and hours and never worry about my hands getting sore or anything like that. He's just that good. So I think I showed off the Orc Camp. Let's go to our final spot. We're going to go try the one that defeated me last time. We're going to go try Hong Lim Base. All right, guys. Here we are in the final boss of OP grinding. Can we do Hong Lim Base in full seasonal gear? Now, as usual, guys, similar to the last time, we're going to be just running our Takro Spirit Stone. We're going to be using our Simple Cron, our Frenzy Draft, and our Spirit Perfume. There are things you can run that'll make it a little easier if you ran better Lightstone combo, for example, because this one, like I said, I just wanted to show, like, if you didn't know what a Lightstone combo was, and you just saw you're like, oh, I want to do damage to monsters, you would put damage to monsters in. Look up a Lightstone guide, get yourself like a real combo. get yourself one of these realistically. But like I said, I mean, this is just going to be like, if you were a new player, is this class OP enough to carry you to Honglim base? Because if you can grind Honglim base, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I made a video where I did 500,000 trash loot with this place. I made over 20 billion silver. Like, you could afford, you know, all the light stones that you need. You could get yourself some Kabua's artifacts. You could be giga tanky that way. You could get your gear up. Like, if you can do the Honglim base, you're going to be set for a while. So I'm going to pop in here, and we are going to see if we gain our revenge on the Honglim mobs versus the last time I was here. But the last time I was here, to be fair, I definitely was kind of not knowing what I was doing. I was definitely having a bit of a rough time. They did make a change since the last time I was here as well. Make sure that if you are going to grind here, you kill this sharpshooter when he appears, because he does like an insane amount of damage. The whole point of him is he's kind of like a way that they could make it so that AFK grinders kind of got punished. Because for a long time, AFK grinding was kind of the meta here, and people were like straight up just setting up macros to like grind it for them. Okay, so honestly, this is kind of crazy how good this is working. Like, I am way below the recommended for this spot. Oh, that one kind of hurt a little bit. A little scary there, but that's all right. We're going to just trust the process. Keep doing the combo. Damn. Yeah, we can grind Honglim. I would say, I mean, unless you're crazy like me, definitely kind of recommend you at least get yourself some better DP before you come here. But like, this is very viable. I am, you know, we're doing some pretty cracky lacky damage here. Probably not efficient enough to be the point where like you would want to stay here, but once you get like your free pen Black Star from seasonal, you could definitely do this very easily. In fact, that being said, what if you did? So let's say before you came out to Honglim, guys, you finished your pen Black Star from seasonal. So if I just throw on the pen Black Star, nothing different except it takes me to 268. How much faster is this going to be? Let me just quickly repair. I just saw my earrings are getting hurt a little bit. So with nothing but seasonal gear and then your free pen Black Star, how much better does it get? Oh, much, much easier. You could easily do this. You could grind here, start making 800 mil an hour. This is very, very doable. You need to make sure you do your pre-buff. Teleport behind. Use the wrong skill. Still doesn't matter whatsoever. You just blow them up. All right, guys, so we might have been a little ahead of ourselves going to Honglim with only 330 DP. It is a 360 DP spot, but as you guys can see, like, this class is absolutely insane. I highly recommend it for people who are looking for a class to play, maybe trying the game out. You want something that's kind of easy, something that flows really, really well. And I mean, as long as you're grinding grind spots that are very similar to your gear, like if you were doing Jade and you were doing Orcs like you saw earlier, it's very, very easy. Obviously, we're going to have a little bit of fun, come out to Honglim and see if we can do it with seasonal gear. I think you need a little bit more, like a little bit more gear to do that, but you'll get your gear up quick. Go out, do some Jade, make sure you get your infinite potion, like get all that stuff done. You're going to have money to put it in your gear. You're going to be getting good stuff, and you will be able to grind on this class. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and have a great rest of your evening.